It's week 4 of the 2027 season, and this one features Trevor Lawrence. He comes in third in the league in passing touchdowns. It's the Jags and the Titans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
All right, let's go. Silver.
They'll start on the ground, Etienne, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. As you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story the last couple of weeks. But the bottom line, their record is solid, and you know that this is still a very dangerous team, even with those guys missing.
What they have shown us throughout this season is that this team has stayed focused, and some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
You talk about this Titan defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there, and it'll be Titan football. So Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Titans coming back onto the field. So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Now Etienne to start the drive. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The Jaguars hit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hey, run!
They'll run with Etienne. And some room to maneuver. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And Thomas has it. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Red on red.
And brings up 2nd down at the Titans' 23.
A give running right, ETN. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Great job.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary, partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Hey, hey, hey. 11 Agate. Easy. 13 Luke. Luke.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we reach half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. Right now, everything they touch turn. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, Lawrence. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. So possession goes over here on Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Lawrence will throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can...
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Darnell. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out.
Red on red. Luke.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up from the 33. Here's second down and 7. They go play action now. Lawrence, he'll buy some time right. It's just a gain of a couple
They ain't
on
even
the
block.
scramble, and now it's third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Here is 3rd and 5.
Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Lawrence keeps himself upright, escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
Hey, Lion.
He'll drop to throw. Fighting to stay upright. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
I got stuck in animation.
Finally,
I'm supposed to ran
for
that.
the first time this game, multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Back to throw. Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And he's brought down. So this one, a Tennessee
Got
Titan
an ass handed
victory.
to us.
And it was their defense that really
We
made
have
the
no
statement
match for
after
this
the break.
game.
They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that
Offensive
just got
line was
vanquished. They
non-existent
did
this
score in the
game.
second
We just
quarter.
let them come
Do you
through
think
and
they
sack
thought
me.
at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do
As
going
you can see,
in,
we
whether
got
they
an
just
ass handed
played
to the
better,
42-3.
whatever it was, it all came together in the
This
second
game was
half,
awful.
and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Tennessee, they're on a nice early roll as they
That's
move to
it.
3-1
That's it for this
with a win
game. Hope you
here.
like it.
And they will head back home
Like and
next
share,
week.
subscribe
Meanwhile, for the
if you want to
Jaguars,
see more
they're going
content
to
like
fall
this.
to 3-1 as they suffer their first
Thanks for
loss.
watching.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves